So my countdown to Cult of Chucky continues. Now we are on to the biggest mistake in the franchise. Some people may say Bride of Chucky was, the biggest mistake. Some of you may say that. Some of you may say just making a sequel at all was the biggest mistake. But my personal opinion, this is the biggest mistake in the franchise. So with that all being said, here is my review for Seed of Chucky, and there's going to be spoilers mentioned in this review. So that's your warning. Now when the movie starts, basically the offspring of Chucky is he wants to know who his parents are, and then he sees that that his parents are Chucky and Tiffany, all because they have a made in China on their wrist. He has it on his wrist, and then the dolls have made in China on their wrist too. But almost every freaking action figure and doll has that somewhere on every freaking toy. Almost every freaking toy has that. But that's not. I don't even think that's the worst nitpick in this movie. I think the worst one for me is where they have people playing themselves. I mean, Jennifer Tilly's back. She reprised her role as Tiffany, and she's also playing herself. And then we got Redman. He's playing himself, and blah. Back then, I didn't mind the movie. It was funny, and I enjoyed the humor at the time. And as the years went along, it did not hold up. Where I was starting to think to myself, this was one of those movies where I didn't mind it first, and then when I look back on it, I'm like, what was I thinking? What the fuck was I thinking? And then, the whole, Chucky's mission to get his, transfer his soul into another body, yada yada yada, and then and not only that, they come across, their offspring brings them to life, and they can't figure out if he's their son or daughter. When they do see that, and then they pull his pants down, you figured, okay, so that's their daughter, right? And Chucky is in total denial, like, no, that's our son. I'm like, is Chucky really trying not to come to terms with the fact that that's his daughter? But later on into the movie, we discovered that it's, definitely a gender challenged child, like where one is Glenn, who is a sweet, kind kid, and then there's this other one, Glenda, who's a crazy psycho kid. Like, okay, and then they basically go through an attempt to get Jennifer Tilly pregnant, let her have her baby, and basically let their son or daughter or whatever transfer their souls into the twins. Yeah, into the And my favorite part of the movie is when Chucky decide, what? I've had enough of this shit. I'd much rather just stay as a possessed doll. I actually enjoyed that. No, but back then back then I thought it was a great moment for him. But now I'm just like, And don't get me started on that showdown between Chucky and Gwen. Nah. No comment. No comment. And then it gets to the very end where basically Chucky is taken care of. They chop him up into pieces, like that really actually ever works. So like where he stays dead. And then you think that the transformation between between Tiffany and Jennifer Tilly work. We were led to believe maybe that didn't work and that Tiffany actually died, but actually supposedly Jennifer Tilly's dead, and Tiffany is now inside her body. And then and then they have a happy life. You know, she's taking care of the boys. Chucky's gone, or so it seems. And until they receive a present, and it's Chucky's arm, and then he attacks Gwen. Oh my gosh. Just to think that that ugly little baby that came out at the end of the Bride of Chucky, it's like this is where it led up to. Like what? It's like it's screaming for a remake from there on. And now it's the last movie that hit the big screen, and then from there on, that's where they started to get these straight to DVD and Blu-ray, sequels. I mean, that movie screamed, remake the franchise or don't do anything else with it. But we do get a couple more movies after that, or that are more improved than this one. But anyway, with that all being said, this gets 1.5 chair spin out of 5. So here we go. 1.5 chair spin. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed, or I should say, if you guys agreed with my review on this movie, make sure you thumb up the video. Quick subscribe if you're a newbie to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for opening old wounds, there. But yeah, and if you do think this is the best movie in the franchise, then I apologize for this review. If that's your opinion, you have a right to it, you're entitled to it. But in my personal opinion, it fucking sucks. But yeah, if you guys, anyway, this movie's so tangled in my brain, I'm thinking I forgot what I said, but I already said it. But yeah, I'll see you in my review for the Curse of Chucky. So until then, peace out, y'all.